Hello and welcome, dear students, with a new lesson. Today we will study the microscope for 6th grade. The history of microscopes. Many people experimented with making microscopes. Was the microscope originally made by accident? Let us answer this question. So, most people were creating telescope, not a microscope, but they accidentally discovered microscope. The first microscope was 6 feet long, and the Greek and Romans used lenses to magnify objects over 1000 years ago. So, the history of microscope begins with Hans and Zacharias Janssen of Holland. In the 1590s, they created the first compound microscope. Antony van Leeuwenhoek and Robert Hooke made improvement by working on these lenses. See under this photo view of Antony van Leeuwenhoek which he was lived from 1632 to 1723. So Hooke invented its microscope, and also Robert Hooke, which lived between 1635 and 1703. The history of microscope. Here is a photo of Zacharias Janssen first microscope. Zacharias Janssen has lived between 1588 and 1631. How the microscope works. Convex lenses are curved glass used to make microscope and glass, etc. So the convex lens bend light and focus it in one spot. How microscope works. First we have the ocular lens, which magnifies images. Second, we have a body tube, which connects the ocular lens to the objective lens and the stage. Third, we have objective lens, which gather light and magnify and focus image inside the body tube. Bending light, the objective or bottom convex lens magnifies and focus bend, which means bends. The word focus means bends the image inside the body tube and ocular convex, the top area of the microscope. So the microscope magnifies objects. The parts of microscope. First we have body tube, which is up there. Then we have the ocular lens. Then we have the nose piece. Next we have the objective lens. Then we have the arm and lens and stage, clip, diaphragm, light source, stage, coarse adjustment, fine adjustment. Coarse adjustment, adjust the microscope with big move, and the fine adjustment, adjust the microscope with a small or fine movement. Then we have the base, which have the light source. Body tube. The body tube holds the objective lens and the ocular lens at a proper distance. Nose piece. It's the piece that holds the lenses. The nose piece holds the objective lens and can be turned to increase the magnification. Objective lens. The objective lenses increase magnification, usually from 10x or 10 times to 40 times of magnification. The stage clip. It's the piece that holds specimen on it. We hold specimen on the stage clip. The diaphragm. Diaphragm control the amount of light on the slide or specimen. It's down there in this part. It turns to let more light in or to make it dimmer when we need less light. Light source. Project light upward through the diaphragm, the specimen, and the lenses. Some have lights, others have mirrors, where you must move the mirror to reflect light. Ocular lens or eyepiece is the Upper part of microscope. It magnifies the specimen image. Arm. Used to support the microscope when carried. This piece. We hold the microscope from this part. Hold the body tube, nose piece, and objective lenses. Stage. It supports the slide and specimen. Here the stage. We discussed it before. Coarse adjustment or knob. It moves the stage up and down. This part. It's not found in the modern microscopes for focusing your image. Fine adjustment knob. The fine adjustment knob is this part, this small one. It moves the stage slightly to sharpen the image. Base. It supports the microscope and hold the parts of microscope. Magnification. The magnification helps to determine the specimen. Let us say specimen. To determine the magnification, you must multiply the ocular lens by objective lens. Ocular is 10 times magnifying, and the objective is 40 times magnifying. So 10 times 40 is 400 magnification power. So the objective is 400 times larger. The objective lens have their magnification written on them. So we have here 10x, 40x, 100x, and 5x, the smallest one. The ocular lens usually magnifies by 10x. Carrying for a microscope. Caring for a microscope. How we care with microscope? Clean only with a soft cloth tissue. Make sure it's on a flat surface to avoid falling on the ground. Don't bang it. Don't push it too hard. Carry it with two hands, one on the arm and the other on the base. You must put your hand down the microscope. Carry the microscope correctly, like the student in this picture. Using a microscope, start on the lowest magnification with 5x. Don't use the coarse adjustment knob on high magnification or you will break the slide or specimen. Place the slide on a stage and lock the clip. Clips are two strips of metal that hold the specimen. Adjust the light source. If it's a mirror, don't stand in front of it. Use fine adjustment to focus. Don't use the big adjustment. Thank you and goodbye.